Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for being here for today's daily antidote of song on day 22, 32 consecutive days of singing. Let's all give a thank you to Tret Fure for bringing us in the room with some great music. And everybody, please say hi to our surprise sitting next to me guests here. Magpie are here where I am in Tacoma Park, visiting with Charlie Pilzer. Let's all wave to Charlie Pilzer. Charlie Pilzer, today we're sending to you, and we all love you very much. All right. So I'm going to say hi to all the good folks out there on the live stream. Everybody, please help me wave hello to everybody out there. Hello, gang. Thanks for joining us today. We're glad you're here. And everybody, please take a minute to look around the room and wave at each other. Thank you so much. Hello, hello, and hello. I see we've got some, let's see, I see some Suffolk, UK in the room, and I see some different US states all over the place in the room. And do I see some British Columbia in the room? Yep. Glad you guys are all here. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's all take a deep breath. All right, thank you so much, everybody. So I don't really need to intro Tret Fure, but for everybody out there on live stream, in case there's anybody who hasn't met Tret yet, she's an amazing singer-songwriter, super justice-focused. I would say also like emotion-packed songs all the time. Absolutely a blast to hang out with. And do you have any other claims to fame, Tret?
I'm just a blast to hang out with. That's the important part.
I guess also there's like a cookbook and, art and all kinds of other good stuff. Songwriter extraordinaire. Oh. And I am, go ahead.
Former president of Local 1000.
I mean, take credit.
Thank you.
Woohoo. All right, Magpie, why don't you say hi to everybody? Hi, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
There you go. That's awesome. You did a great job. What else do you think I can get them to say? Why don't you say, no, okay, I'm just kidding. All right. Tret Fure, we would love to know what the song is you're going to sing and have you teach us our part so we can sing with you.
Absolutely. Well, since this is a month of justice, I am going to sing the song I end every one of my shows with. It's a song called Freedom. And the words go, carry freedom in your heart, carry justice as a goal, carry love in every fiber of the fabric of your soul. So together it would be, carry freedom in your heart, carry justice as a goal, carry love in every fiber of the fabric of your soul. So everybody have that? I'm going to start with an a cappella one and then join me on the second. We do 4 at the top and then scattered throughout the song. Here we go. Carry freedom in your heart, carry justice as a goal, carry love in every fiber of the fabric of your soul. Carry freedom in your heart, carry justice as a goal, carry love in every fiber of the fabric of your soul. Carry freedom in your heart, carry justice as a goal, carry love in every fiber of the fabric of your soul. Carry freedom in your heart, carry justice as a goal, carry love in every fiber of the fabric of your soul. When your seams are tearing and your sleeves are threadbare and your shoes are wearing from the road, when your spirit's too thin and your heart's too heavy, remember all that you've been told. Carry freedom in your heart, carry justice as a goal, carry love in every fiber of the fabric of your soul. Carry freedom in your heart, carry justice as a goal, carry love in every fiber of the fabric of your soul. When the world seems shredded and our battles stitched up and the fighting nothing more than show, when our fuel is fracked and our lives hijacked, remember all that we've been told. Carry freedom in your heart, carry justice as a goal, carry love in every fiber of the fabric of your soul. Carry freedom in your heart, carry justice as a goal, carry love in every fiber of the fabric of your soul. Still our lives aren't equal, it's just another sequel to a tragic tale that we've been sold. If I can't get married, or I can't be buried by the one I've pledged forevermore, carry freedom in your heart, carry justice as a goal, carry love in every fiber of the fabric of your soul, carry freedom in your heart, carry justice as a goal, carry love in every fiber of the fabric of your soul, carry freedom in your heart, carry justice as a goal, carry love in every fiber of the fabric of your soul, carry freedom in your heart, carry justice as a goal, carry love in every fiber of the fabric of your soul, carry freedom in your heart, carry justice as a goal, carry love in every fiber of the fabric of your soul.
And do it.
Thank you.
Freedom in your heart, carry justice in your soul, carry love in every fiber of the fabric of your soul.
Yeah, we had to do it Kathy Bullock there.
Yeah.
So thanks for starting our day. But
Yeah.
we have to go.
Yep, these guys are going to go pack, and I'm going to take over here. Tret Fure, tell us about that song. Everybody wave goodbye to Magpie.
Bye, Magpie. See you soon.
See you
Thanks for the
soon.
song, Tret.
See you
Thanks
next
for the
month.
music.
All right, Tret, we want to hear about the song, please.
I can't even remember. That song came out in 2015. It's on my Rembrandt Afternoon CD, and it's been a wonderful song. When I recorded it, there's a counterpart, freedom, freedom, justice, love, that just sounds beautiful. It has been recorded. It has been performed by the Anacrusis Choir, which is the oldest women's choir in Philadelphia. Conductor is Miriam Davidson. And they did an arrangement, a beautiful arrangement, where they started with the song "Oh Freedom," and from "Oh Freedom" it morphs into my song, and it's a fantastic arrangement. It's out there somewhere. They performed it at the Denver Gala, and people just went nuts for it. So I'm very proud of that.
Wow, beautiful. Okay, so say the name of the choir again, because Erin's going to poke around, see if she can find the link to get in the chat.
It's the Anacrusis, Anacrusis, I believe.
That was Erin's signal for already found it.
Oh, there you go.
Awesome. Thanks, gang. Please go ahead and check that out. Whether you're watching on the live stream or in here, we'll get that link in there. It sounds amazing. I can't wait to watch Tret. So, it's times for justice singing right now, and I know you're doing a lot of it. You want to just talk about sort of, I say how you're feeling and what you're doing, but how you're feeling is we got that. So maybe go ahead and say whatever you want to share.
It's been such a difficult time. I was off for 3 months this winter, and I was going to write a lot of songs. But every time I turn on the news, I would just get depressed. And I'm tired of writing about him in particular, but this situation. I did write a song that's very, it's got some darkness in it, but I always come back to the light. But I'm just finding it difficult to keep writing about this, but we have to. We have to keep writing. We have to keep performing. My shows are mostly uplifting. People tell me thank you for that, because we need community. We need brightness against this darkness. We need to keep doing the work we do, and that is to spread love and hope throughout the world, because
Beautiful.
That's what we have.
Beautiful. And the song that you just gave us is so hope-filled. And, you can feel your heart filling with freedom and justice, and your soul filling with when you're singing it. So thank you so much. We had a musician in here a couple weeks ago, Wes Waddell, who, when I asked him how he was doing, he said he's trying to balance local engagement with existential dread. And I thought that was very well put. And I've been using that a lot as a way. It really does feel like it summarizes that sort of like up, down that a lot of us are doing right now. And
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So want to talk a little bit about what you've got coming up?
I've got a show, a festival next weekend up in just north of me, about an hour and a half. It's called Camp Out. And then I'm doing a live from home show on June 3rd. featuring my album Roses in November, which is one of my climate change songs, and I'm doing most of the album. Then I'm going to perform at South Shore Pride in Hingham, Massachusetts. It's an all-day Pride event, and then following that is the next weekend I'm at Old Songs, and then I get to come home for a bit.
Beautiful. And I know you're going to see Greg and Terry at Old Songs, plus an amazing cast of folks at Old Songs this year.
Amazing festival this year.
Amazing festival. I'm hoping we're going to get to talk about Old Songs a lot more in here between now and when they put it up. So
absolutely, definitely.
So let me see. Is there anything else you want to share or talk about at all about what's going on either in your world or some of the other justice singing that you're doing?
Right now, my problem is when I'm home, I'm packing because we too are moving to a new home. So I haven't been out doing a lot of local work. I've mostly been traveling and doing work around the country, and teaching workshops and playing my music. I need to get more involved in local events. I mean, for us and here in Virginia, the fact that the Supreme Court reversed the voting changes that we had voted in is just devastating, and there's a lot of work to be done right here in my home state, my hometown. Abigail Spanberger is a great governor, and I want to try to get more involved with the work that she's doing.
That's beautiful. And I think, the news of that, the reversal of that is one of, I think, the things that can fill you with the existential dread, right?
Exactly.
The idea that, like, even when the people are speaking, the people are being overruled and not a great way, not a good balance, not really democracy. And,
not at all. Nope. Definitely.
And so it's incumbent upon all of us to keep getting up every day and doing whatever it is we can do to try and change the overall path or sort of momentum that's going on out there.
Yeah, we have to keep building momentum. It's been the last No Kings March rally was fantastic, but we need more. We need more work, and we cannot lose hope. We just can't lose hope. We have to keep fighting until and it's not going to be over right away, even if he's gone. I mean, it's going to be years to repair the damage that has been done, but we have to work to do that.
Yep. That's all very well said. Thank you, Tret. So I know that we come in here to sing, and I know that we come in here to discuss, and I know we come in here to look at each other, and I know that we come in here for the hope and the uplift, and that it's a balance. We can sing a hopeful song, and then we can have a discussion that kind of anchors us back in the reality of it. And that's why we sing it again when we're done. Is like, let's leave all the news behind now and sing. So Tret, we'd love to sing it with you again.
Absolutely. We will do so right now. Carry freedom in your heart. Carry justice as a goal. Carry love in every fiber of the fabric of your soul. Carry freedom in your heart. Carry justice as a goal. Carry love in every fiber of the fabric of your soul. Carry freedom in your heart. Carry justice as a goal. Carry love in every fiber of the fabric of your soul. Carry freedom in your heart. Carry justice as a goal. Carry love in every fiber of the fabric of your soul. When your seams are tearing and your sleeves are threadbare and your shoes are wearing from the road, when your spirit's too thin and your heart's too heavy, remember all that we've been told. Carry freedom in your heart. Carry justice as a goal. Carry love in every fiber of the fabric of your soul. Carry freedom in your heart. Carry justice as a goal. Carry love in every fiber of the fabric of your soul. When the world seems shredded and our battles stitched up and the fighting nothing more than show, when our fuel is fracked and our lives hijacked, remember all that we've been told. Carry freedom in your heart. Carry justice as a goal. Carry love in every fiber of the fabric of your soul. Carry freedom in your heart. Carry justice as a goal. Carry love in every fiber of the fabric of your soul. just another sequel to a tragic tale that we've been sold. If I can't get married, or I can't be buried by the one I've pledged forevermore, carry freedom in your heart, carry justice as a goal, carry love in every fiber of the fabric of your soul. Carry freedom in your heart, carry justice as a goal, carry love in every fiber of the fabric of your soul. Carry freedom in your heart, carry justice as a goal, carry love in every fiber of the fabric of your soul. Carry freedom in your heart, carry justice as a goal, carry love in every fiber of the fabric of your soul. Carry freedom in your heart, carry justice as a goal, carry love in every fiber of the fabric of your soul. Thank you.
Tret Fure, everybody. Yeah. Thank you, Tret.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you for the energy. Thank you for the love, the wisdom, the power, all of the great stuff that you bring to us every time you join us. It is such a treat and a pleasure to be able to spend time with you. And I want to thank everybody also for joining us here and in the live stream. Can we all please thank Tret one more time? Thank you, Tret.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So, Tret, I know you need to get off packing, so I'm going to actually wave you out of the room before I do the flyer and the whole bit. Lots of love to you. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. All right.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye. All right, gang, let's just talk about what we're doing this week, then what we're doing for the rest of this week, or however that goes. Anna Roberts-Gavalt on Monday, out of New York, Dick Jackson and Kathy Baker out of Victoria, British Columbia. Matt Watroba Wednesday out of Michigan, Squirrel Butter out of Indiana on Thursday. Mark Rust yesterday, new to the room, really fun. If you missed it, please check it out. He was great, and a friend of Reggie Harris's, and we can't wait to have him back. He came in out of upstate New York. Tret Fure today out of somewhere southern Virginia, and Jillian Matundin coming in from the DMV area in Virginia tomorrow, Sunday. Jillian's going to be helping us. Give a shout out to the Heritage Month, that is Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander. We've been singing all week long for justice and more, and we'll keep going next week too. So please join us again for join us tomorrow for Sunday, and join us all next week. Can everybody please help me wave goodbye to the beautiful folks out there on the live stream? Thanks so much, live streamers, for joining us. We can't wait to see you tomorrow right here on the Daily Antidote Song. Bye, everybody.